Hi everyone, I'm Silvia and today I will be taking you through a few steps as to how to do your no makeup look, which you can wear daily. And I'm also going to teach you a few steps as to how to really make it sweat proof. Since we're in the hot weather, and this is perfect for everyday wear, and you could actually wear this from morning till night, and you'll just have to touch up a little bit because you're going for that real natural look, and you don't want it too cakey or too much of makeup. Like, you want the makeup but you don't really want it to show a lot. So first, I've already cleansed and moisturized my skin, so I'm just going to start with the primer. So you want to make sure your hands are really clean, and for the primer we're going to use this, which is a shine killer, and it's really good, especially because I have combination to, well, kind of oily skin. So I just put a few, and you don't really want to massage it into the skin. You just sort of swipe it like this. And primer is really important because it helps keep everything intact. And then you just want to let it set in a bit. So this is actually a really good primer. This is what I use, and it actually helps keep your skin oil-free, which is what we need. And so just let it set in, and then I use my foundation. So foundation, I have always used MAC, and it goes well with my skin, and this is what I usually use. You don't want to use a lot of foundation, you just want to use a little bit because for day wear, and you don't want it really like all over, and you don't want like that cakey look. So I just want to cover up the main areas. And for this, I don't really use a brush, so I use my beauty blender, as I find that easier. I just blend it to my skin like this, over my lips, because that helps keep your lipstick intact. Just a little bit over my eyelids as well, and just blend it. And the neck, you don't want to leave the neck out. So you let it set for a bit, and over the eyelids. So finding a perfect color for your foundation is the key. You don't want it too light, you don't want it like too dark, so you just want it to be the right the right color for your skin tone. And once that's done, you want to go into your concealer. So I use this for a concealer. I use this as well. So it's like a mix in between sometimes. But since we're going for a day look, I'm going to use this one because I don't want too much. I don't want it to be too light. So just again, I just don't really go under the eye because I don't want the creases to show a lot. But I just go like this, and then what you do want to cover are these smile lines. So, and if you're contouring, you of course want to go down the nose, which I'll just do a little bit. That. And with this, I go with a smaller sponge, which is I just dab, and you want to look up. So since this is for day wear, you want to just keep it really light. You don't want to use like a lot of products, and Usually what I do is I keep the concealer for a while because then it really seeps into your skin, but not today. I'm just going to blend it and go there. Okay, so, and then if it's not enough, let me blend the smile lines. If it's not enough, you can always go in and do a little bit more. If you want it lighter, you can always go lighter, but maybe we'll just go a little bit lighter. It's almost over. But, and you just blend it in. Up. You blend it in. Like that. And you want to look up while you're doing this so your eye crease won't really like be prominent, and it'll just blend in with your foundation. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a bit of concealer even on my eyelid and just have that really, okay, because you don't want to, it just makes you look awake, and you just want to go on top of that. Okay, so you just want to blend it and dab, dab, dab. Okay. And after that, I'm going to use my translucent powder, which is Laura Mercier. If you can see it, but and just gonna take a bit. That's what I usually do. And you just wanna like keep it there for a while so that it just really gets into your skin. Just seep in. There for a while. And if you want to contour during this stage, then you can go ahead and contour your nose, but you want to make it look like very natural, because during the day you don't want, like, it'll be fine if you see someone from far away, but when they get really close to you, you want to make sure that everything is blended properly. You don't want to have, you know, all the lines and everything showing. So I'm going to use a little bit of powder, not a lot, and for that, again, I'm using MAC. I've always really used MAC, so I'm really comfortable with it, and I know my shades. So yeah, always kind of being like a MAC. And you want to like tap the excess powder. You just don't want to, just like really, not a lot, just a little bit, like in my T-zone, because that's where it usually gets oily. Yes, and you don't want to leave out your neck. So you just wanna go through it like this. This is also another powder that I really love, just because it's honestly it's tan deep. It's a bit worn out because I've used it a lot, obviously, but, and then you just want to like brush this off like a little bit. If it's just want to blend it. So I'm going to go back to take my beauty blender, which I use my foundation with, and I'm just going to blend it again so that the concealer and the foundation and everything just looks. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing my brows. Usually use a small pencil to go under that area, just to give it a bit of definition. I don't really And just a few strokes upwards. And this one. Here. And I just fill it in. Just comb it up. Upwards. You don't want to go like this. You just want to do it upwards. So this is actually the eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay, but I'm just going to use a little bit of this to go over my brows to just fill it in. Just really lightly. This is actually a very neutral, natural sort of thing. But if you feel like something's not enough, then you can always go back and do it. I feel like my chin is not put enough because I have like a few concealers. I just want to blend it in again. Yeah, just and here. And just okay. Ooh. Just cover that now. Because it's light, uneven skin tone there. So, okay, better. So then what I'm going to do next is I am going to use my lash curler, and I'm not going to have like dramatic eyes or anything or wear too much of eye makeup because again it's during the day and you just want to keep it simple. I'm just going to curl each lash like this and keep it on for a few minutes. And then this. You want to keep it on for longer, but just because this here. Okay. And next, I'm going to be using this MAC waterproof mascara, which is perfect for day wear. You know, it gives you that real natural look that you want to be going for. I don't know, so this is amazing because you can actually use this for your lashes, and then your lower lash you can just go for this, which is like thinner and easier to hold. So we're just gonna put a little bit of mascara because we want to start from here. You just want to do this because you want the mascara there, but you don't really want to. Make it seem like. And I usually work. Yeah. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, so it's very natural. So then you want to do a little bit on your lower lash as well. So you're just going to use a smaller one. And just go like that. And if you want your eye to look like a little bit more awake, if you want to look a little bit more awake, I use this white pencil, which is amazing. And you want to use it on your waterline, just so that you, like, can you see how instantly your eye opened up? Okay. Next, we'll be using a very nude shade of lipstick. We're going to, yeah, use this, which is MAC again. I don't know if you can see it. This shade. I usually line my lips with the lipstick. I don't really, and this is perfect if you don't really have time to. So, and lastly we're going to a little bit of blush. And then you just use that too a little bit. And if you want a little bit of more sort of definition, I'm going to use a little bit of powder if you want a little bit of more definition. And just a little brush. Just because you don't want, because if you feel like it's not, I just usually, and then this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put like a very, that. And use a little bit of more blush because you don't want to like have too much. And then if you feel like you just want to go ahead and touch up a little bit, since we're outdoors and it is a little bit warm, I'm just going to tap that in on my T-zone. And finally, I'm going to use my setting spray, so we are done. And that's this one. And just to keep everything in place, and then I'm just going to, and just let it dry. And that's really it. It's really simple. It takes a really short time, which is perfect for like everyday wear before work, and you don't need to keep touching up. It's just maybe the powder. Don't forget to wear sunblock underneath. I already had moisturizer and wore my sunblock, and then used my primer on top of that. So you do want to finish off with a setting spray just so that everything stays in place. And yeah, just go on about your day and have a beautiful day, and it won't look too made up. So thank you for joining me on my first tutorial, and it was super exciting just letting y'all in my daily routine, what I do actually in the morning before work. Please stay tuned for more tutorial updates weekly on Hi Online.